Question just now from Samantha. Thank you, Samantha, for sending me this question. Hey, everybody, please send me your questions. Remember, iXL is graded, and the more questions you send me, the more you're going to have opportunities to learn and get a great grade and show your learning in iXL. So this is from URT. We're doing the volumes, the volume of cubes in prisms. The question is, what is the volume of this triangular prism? So a prism, as you remember, is a three-dimensional object that has two bases that are the same, right? So if I just draw this little triangle right in there, you should be able to see that this is a triangular prism. And this one's laying on its side. You know, you could also think of this prism as, you know, standing straight up. Might be easier, guys, for you guys to see that going this way. If I could draw it better, that is. Anyways, so how do we actually figure out what the volume of this? So the volume of any prism, volume of a prism, I'll use the little subscript there, equals the area of its base times its height. And I'm going to use the big H here, okay? This is a capital H. That's going to be important in a second. So the base are the two identical polygons, in which case, you know, it's the triangles. I'll draw it again for you. These two triangles make up the base of this pyramid. So you got the height is 8 inches. So big H equals 8 inches. And again, it's laying down on its side. So this doesn't look like a height, but you could just tip this thing over, just like I said. And if you did that, I know I'm such a poor drawer. Your 8 inches would be standing up and down, and it would look more like a height. So big H equals the height of the prism. That's 8 inches. So we've got part of it figured out. Now all we have to do is figure out the area of the base. So this is a triangle, and we all know that the area of a triangle equals 1/2 base, I'm going to use little b, times height with a little h. So little b equals the width of the triangle, and little h equals the height of the triangle. Not to be confused with the height of the prism. So that's big H, the height of the prism. Little h is the height of the triangle. So now that we got all this, let's go and actually solve. Let me clear all my drawings and go back to the mouse and move on. So here I wrote it out just because I knew all my pen writing would be kind of painful, but you know, the volume of the prism, where's my drawing tool? Volume of the prism equals the area of the base times big H, and big H equals 8 inches. So we'll put the big H right here. And the area of the base, I'll do this in green. You've got to use this formula for the area of the triangle, 1/2 base of the triangle, little h, the height of the triangle. So this is the area of the triangle. And we're looking over here, and we've got this dotted line right here is the height of the triangle. That's little h, lowercase h. And then the base is 4. So that's going to be little b. So we've got everything we need. Now it's just a matter of calculating this. So let's start with the area of the triangle. It's 1/2 little b, which is 4, times little h, which is 3. And that gets you your area of your triangle. And then we're going to multiply that by big H, which we know is 8. And that's going to give us the volume of the prism. So 4 times 3 is 12. Half of 12 is 6. So this is 6 times our height, which is 8. And we know the volume of our prism is 48. 6 times 8 is 48. And now we're almost done. We know that our units are cubic inches. So this is inches. Oops, let me do that. Inches cubed. Little 3 up there. That's cubic inches. So you put a little 48 in here, you hit submit, you're done, you move on. Thank you again, Samantha, for this excellent question. Hope this was helpful for you. Everybody who's following along at home, remember, send me your questions. Samantha's been sending me her questions via email. Jerwin sent me questions via email. Natalie has been sending me questions through Remind. I've been getting a lot of comments from people via Google Classroom. You can send me comments via Google Classroom as well, or questions. Please keep them coming. Thank you very much. Work on iXL, everybody. Mr. Chang out.